Following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Play on, and Anderson is going to launch for three. It's good!
Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. It's a drop third strike. All he has to do is throw him out, and the West Fargo Patriots are your 2022 state champions.
Now it's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
And good evening now, and welcome into the Hive as it's the start of the winter sports season. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock, and we have Ryan Russett on camera tonight as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls on here tonight. And it's going to be a fun one, Lance, as we have two top-ranked teams in the state of Minnesota squaring off tonight in the Perham Yellow Jackets, ranked 14th in Class 2A, and the Underwood Rockets, ranked 4th in Class A.
Right. What a great night to be here, Jason. It certainly entered us into the winter season as we get 5 inches of snow on the first home game event that we have, and a highlight-type match early on in the season. And I look at it a couple ways, Jason, as we start going here. I don't think you can put too much on one game, but I also think it's an important game, which really kind of makes you think, what the heck's he talking about? Maybe too much cough medicine earlier this morning. But I don't think this is going to define your season, but it's sure going to help to find out what you have to work on. And good quality competition early in the season, I like it. I think it's important. I think it's one of those things as a coach you just stand on, saying we need to play really good competition early, find out where we are, find out what we have to fix, find out what works well, and move on and complete the season.
And that's something this Yellow Jacket squad has done already by playing some top teams already, knocking off Henning 69-64 their first time out, and then defeating the 6th-ranked team in Class 3A in Detroit Lakes, and not just defeating them, suffocating them, beating them by a score of 50-34 to start this season. On the other side of things, you have Underwood, who started the season with a big win over New York Mills, 65-46, and then they thumped Ashby 86-25. These two teams both coming in off 20-win seasons last year. Great runs, both winning the conferences that they were in. However, both teams come in feeling that they have unfinished business from last year's section playoffs.
Agreed, and it's really you laid out their early part of their season schedule very nicely, Jason. But talking with Coach Super a little bit, it was interesting to hear him talk about the two games and the two different games that the girls played. And he said in the opening match, take nothing away from Henning, he didn't feel they played very well coming out of the chute in the first half. Kind of new rotation, nerves. You can check off a list of all kinds of things. He said they worked really hard on defense, and you hit it. They just stifled DL, and I was kind of surprised to see that, especially at DL this early in the season. So it's one thing that I heard from Coach Super is when they bring something to practice, these girls work on it.
It's the Rockets and the Yellow Jackets coming up next. We'll take a break as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls along on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10X in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit perhamrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perham.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Here at The Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in our beautiful coffee shop or over a home-cooked meal using our wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, you can wake up with one of our signature specialty coffee drinks. We hope to make your day at The Nest, 902 Market Street in Perham.
And welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock, Ryan Rustan on the camera tonight as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls along here for game number 1 for the Yellow Jackets at home. They're 2-0 with 2 road wins on the year, taking on the Underwood Rockets, also 2-0 with 2 wins on the year. Now we'll lead into our Goose Group, keys to the game. And Lance, for me, both these teams kind of want to run, but it's kind of different ways that they want to run. And I think how you control the other team's fast-paced tempo will be a key tonight.
Yeah, that's definitely a key. That both teams like to score, and I don't. It sounds funny again, like I'm repeating myself, but obviously that's the point to the game is to score baskets. But these two teams like to get up and down the floor and push it when they can. Who can control that tempo the best without causing turnovers or getting turnovers? I think is going to be a key. The other key is just looking at the size as you look at both teams warming up here. Distinct height advantage for the Underwood Rockets. Not that the Yellow Jackets don't have size, but you look at the way Coach Super likes to play, a lot of times it's a 3-guard set, and those 3 guards are, in that 5'6" range, where I'm looking at the Underwood lineup and it's 5'9", 5'10", 5'10". There's got to be, something's got to give there when you have 2 distinct different size matchups as we get going. But everybody knows you can go back to the days of Charles Barkley. You don't have to be the hugest person in the world to rebound and do all the little things, and I think that's some of what's happened for the Yellow Jackets. It's been some of the players who aren't as tall who have stepped up into those roles. I
think another key for tonight will be defensive pressure. How are the Yellow Jackets going to do against Underwood? What are they going to do? Are they going to change things up? They're missing a key defensive stopper tonight, and Olivia Rosenthal, who's out due to illness. The Yellow Jackets have to make a little bit of an adjustment. We'll have that for you in our J&L Nutrition in the Backyard starting lineups. That's all coming up in a little bit, but we'll talk a little bit about that. She is a key defensive stopper, and that's going to be a big miss for the Yellow Jackets tonight.
Right. She's one of those players that just brings energy to the court, and it's not that you're going to look at a stat line night after night and go, wow. But when you think about how the Yellow Jackets won games last year, a lot of times she was in the center of it, whether it was diving for a loose ball or getting that rebound against a 6-foot girl underneath. She just has a nose for the basketball. And the other thing, a lot of times she picked up the best player on the other team, and by the end of the night had that player frustrated a lot of times. So, again, a lot of things have to be replaced tonight. Now, can that happen? For sure. Do I think it happens all from one player? I don't. And I think that's the beauty of this Yellow Jackets team this year, from talking to Coach Super, talking to you who went to watch them, and watching them online myself. They're deeper this year than they've been a lot of years. And I think that helps in situations like this, because you're always going to have injury or illness pop up throughout the year.
Definitely. They are a deeper squad, but they're also, you got to look at the graduating seniors that they had. This Yellow Jacket squad had 3 impact seniors in Sydney Anderson, Greta Hillica, and Caitlin Bartson, all playing, or 2 of the 3 still playing college basketball somewhere, and you can just tell that impact has been felt in the first 2 games as the Yellow Jackets have to make adjustments to life without them. And Sidney Anderson was one of the leading scorers in school history.
Yeah, and you don't just replace that overnight. And everybody says, well, kids play a lot in the summer. That's a different venue. It's a different vibe than when the scoreboards are all lit up and you got a crowd that's coming from all over and the TV's on and you got all kinds of different things happening. Kids play a little looser and a little freer, and I remember playing those days. You don't play a whole lot of defense a lot of times. This is when it really amps up here, and so you're not going to replace those 3 right off the bat, but that happens every year. Every year there's a turnover of players, and it's so the woulda, coulda, shoulda beens. What if they were back? We all go through those things, but for these girls right now, it's the time as they get into game 3, 4, 5, 6 that you're going to start to see some of these girls step up to help take the place of those girls who left for graduation.
Those are your Goose Group keys to tonight's game here as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls along. We'll come back. We'll have your starting lineups brought to you by J&L Nutrition in the backyard here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
You know, Dr. Reuter is just so kind and inviting, and she's very proactive, and she has instilled it in her staff to be so friendly and inviting also, and that just makes it a wonderful experience.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. it did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
And welcome back to the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock as we get ready to go for a fun non-conference clash tonight between the Yellow Jackets of Perham, ranked 14th in AA, against the Underwood Rockets, ranked 4th in Single A. And now we'll look at our starting lineups brought to you tonight by J&L Nutrition in the Backyard. Starting at a guard is senior Maya Morris. Also starting at a guard tonight for the Yellow Jackets is a sophomore number 2, Cora Grismer. Starting at forward is a junior number 13, Kennedy Pilgrim. Also starting at a forward is a senior number 14, Olivia Pilgrim. And starting at forward is a junior number 21, Willow Thiel. The Yellow Jackets are head coached by TJ Super. His assistants are Michelle Borman and Robbie Cox. For Brian Hovland's Underwood Rockets, they'll start like this. Starting at a guard is a junior Liz Luckin. Starting at a forward is a senior Mariah Bugby. Starting at a guard is a sophomore Kaylin Grove. Starting at center is a senior Amelia Blaskowski. And starting at a forward spot is a senior number 11, Zoe Swanson. Brian Hovland coaches the Rockets. He's assisted by Carly Jensen. The Rockets are 2-0. Finished last year 23-4 overall, 12-0. Winners of the Little 8 Conference. The Yellow Jackets last year were 21-8, 11-1, and winners of the Heart of the Lakes Conference.
Yeah, we talk about the players and we can go through all that stuff. It just reminded me when you said the head coaches, 2 veteran head coaches who are well respected all around the central part of Minnesota for being really good basketball people and basketball minds. So we've also got that going tonight too, that, Coach Super's pulled out some tricks in the past that have really come to be beneficial for the Yellow Jackets. And Coach Hovland is just one of those. He's been around and he's rock steady and he believes in what they do and their culture. And so great coaching staffs tonight. We've got it's one to look forward to this early in the year, that's for sure. And the nice thing is they're 30 miles apart from each other. So it's one of those that one team didn't have to travel a long ways to make this happen. It was easy to make it happen.
Last year these two teams played. It went down to the wire, but it was kind of one of those games where Underwood ran away for a little bit, built up a big lead, and then closed out strong, earning a 72-64 victory in Underwood. Talked a little bit with TJ Super about that one. He said it was a battle that they were down. Underwood went on that run at the end of the first half, closed out well, and then Perham came back at them, but eventually got down to within 4. But it was the Rockets that pulled away for the win last year. The Yellow Jackets are hoping history doesn't repeat itself tonight. The Rockets are hoping to improve to 3-0. It's going to be a fun one here, Lance. As your starting lineups again are brought to you by J&L Nutrition and the Backyard. We thank you, and we thank all our sponsors for making these broadcasts happen here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Without you guys, these games don't on air, so we thank you for your support.
Absolutely, and again, sit back, relax, enjoy a really quality Central Minnesota girls basketball game tonight, and I'm looking forward to all the things that we talked about, from the keys to the game to the different matchups that can happen, and there's so many other things that we'll talk about tonight, Jason, as we get going, but it's going to be a really fun night of basketball, and you've said that before, and I really believe that to be true.
We'll take a quick timeout as you've been watching the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network. We'll take a break and come back, and we'll have your opening tap coming up. It's the Rockets and the Yellow Jackets on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in SodaLakesProperties.com.
sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Hi, I'm Jen Hendrickson, mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we are here to help you through the process and answer all of your questions. Mortgage rates are great right now. You can check out our website at ucbankmn.com to get pre-approved, sign up for Rate Watch, and check out our mortgage rate calculators. United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
United Community Bank. Perham Public Schools, School of Champions. Perham Public Schools, School of Champions.
Welcome back into the Hive with the Yellow Jackets and the Rockets getting introduced to the hometown crowd here. We thank you for tuning in. We also like to thank all our sponsors tonight. KLN, J&L Nutrition in the Backyard, Farm Bureau Financial Services, EOT Insurance, JFC Luxury Homes, Interiors by Winkles, Rivers Edge Chemistry, Soda Property, Zero Res Carpet Cleaning, Bruder Family Dentistry, Perham Lakeside, Perham Health. We'd like to thank them for joining on for the winter sports season. Goose Group, Jeans Sports Shop, United Community Bank, Budget Blinds. We also like to thank them for joining on for this winter sports season. New Horizons Realty, the City of Perham, the Cactus, Lakes Ace Hardware, Nias Family Sales, Katz's Plumbing and Heating, and the Perham Co-op. We thank you for your support of Yellow Jacket activities here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Yeah, and it's almost tip-off time, and it's kind of fun. That it just, no matter how old I get, Jason, it's kind of you go back into your glory days of hearing the music and ready for the opening tip-off. And one of the things we didn't talk about is this is the home opener. You probably did, and I wasn't listening, but it's the home opener for the girls. So a different set of circumstances when you're home and wanting to protect that home floor.
Officials tonight, Mr. Brian Guler, Mr. Eric Guler, and Mr. Scott Colbeck, a veteran officiating crew on hand for tonight's contest. Willow Thiel and Marias Bugby will do the honors of our opening tap as we get ready to go. As Lance said, it's our first home game of the year. The Hive, good crowd on hand, excited and energized for tonight's game between the Yellow Jackets and the Rockets. Opening tap won by the Yellow Jackets. That's Kennedy Pilgrim. They converge on her, gets it over right side to Grismer. Now comes back up top. Field back up top. Grismer looks for three. She launches. It's off the mark. Rebound inside, grab by Bleskowski.
In the opening, what I saw was doubling on Willow. Whenever she's down in the post, they're going to double from the front side down. So look for those three-point shooters from the Yellow Jackets to spot up.
Bugby inside. Grove left-hand shot, no good. They fight for the rebound. Does Morrison Grove. Grove wins the battle. Pull-up jumper's no good. Rebound tapped around, out of bounds. It'll be Yellow Jacket basketball.
And again, there's that size again when you're talking. You can just see the difference in the height here. And so Yellow Jackets are really going to have to battle tonight to get those boards.
Near side, Olivia Pilgrim with it over to Kennedy Pilgrim, over to Maya Morris. Morris launches the three. That's off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Grove. And the Rockets come back the other way quickly. That's Bugby. Now there with Grove. She goes left side with the pass to Zoe Swanson. Swanson now fires a strong one to Luckin. Luckin, the leading scorer for this Rocket team. The Yellow Jackets will keep an eye on her all night. Out goes the Bugby. Looking inside. Nice pass backdoor. Shot off the glass up and in for Blaskowski in the first points of the game.
Right, and they come out in the full court press here, and it's just a man-to-man press. No trap involved or anything yet. So see, Maya Morris is kind of a calming influence to have back.
Inside field, left hand good. We'll touch on that as this night progresses about the return of Maya Morris and what she does for this offense. Nice pass inside, layup good there for Bugby.
It seems like once the first shot went in, now they're going in steadily.
Morris brings it up court now to Grismer. Over there for Kennedy Pilgrim on the left side. Now Olivia Pilgrim looked at it. Now dribble left side. Handing out for Kennedy Pilgrim. Looks to the right side. Grismer with it. Through the legs now to Morris. They swing around. Kennedy Pilgrim looking inside. Nothing there. Grismer with the head fake. Will drive in the lane. Kick it over for Thiel. Thiel looks. Goes to Grismer. She had the look, but passed it up for Morris. Inside Thiel. Thiel left hand good. And it looks like the Yellow Jackets are trying to make sure they get those touches inside to open things up for the things on the outside.
Well, the nice part was a real quick pass there to Thiel. It didn't give him time to get that double team in.
Morris called for the reach in. She got herself into some foul trouble against Detroit Lakes. She picked up 4 and missed a lot of time in that second half. As Underwood works it inside, Thiel alters the shot by Blaskowski and gets a loose ball. Back comes the Yellow Jackets. Pilgrim to Thiel. Thiel looks to drive against the defender, spins, kicks it over. Kennedy Pilgrim thought about it for a moment, gets tapped away, and the turnover goes to Grove. Quickly up ahead there, Luckin, the layup, good, and a foul, and she'll go to the line for a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. And the foul's on Grismer. As the free throw on its way by Luckin is good. She quickly has her Rockets up by 3. Morris will bring it up court. And now go to Grismer over to Pilgrim. That's Olivia Pilgrim up for Kennedy Pilgrim. She looks to drive into the lane, bounce past the right side for Thiel. She's got all 4 of the Yellow Jacket points as Pilgrim launches for 3, and Olivia Pilgrim hits the 3. One of the keys we didn't really talk about in the Goose Group pregame show is probably what team is going to get to the free throw line, brought to you by the Ruder Family Dentistry. That would be a big key, who can get to the line, and the Yellow Jackets, especially with their attacking inside, might be able to get to the line first. Right side, Olivia Pilgrim. To Maya Morris. Through the lanes, now back up for Grismer. Grismer will drive. Up and under, no good. Rebound grab by Grove. And Luckin back the other way. Three-pointer on its way by Kellen Grove is no good. Rebound grab to Maya Morris.
Doesn't seem like either team is really shy to shoot the basketball right now, Jason, and that's a good sign for a great game tonight.
Grismer with it. Up top for Kennedy Pilgrim to the right side. Thiel, she will launch a 3. That's no good. Rolls out. Long rebound grab by Bugby. Bugby back. She gets a pass back from Swanson. Looks things over. They go on Swanson. Now they go inside. Shot short by Blaskowski. The Yellow Jackets get the board. Pilgrim in the lane gets cut off by Bugby. Now Olivia Pilgrim will launch a 3. That was no good off the mark. Rebound grab by Luckett. Right side with it. That's Grove. Down on the baseline for Swanson. Comes back up top for Bugby now inside. And it's stolen away. Morris comes away with it. The Yellow Jackets with numbers. Morris bounce pass for Kennedy Pilgrim. The layup is good.
Nice job there, and Maya did a great job of going far enough into the lane to draw that defense and make it for an easy layup.
Swanson with it. Now a launch by Luckin, no good. Rebound tapped and out of bounds. They'll stay with the Rockets. Yellow Jackets will bring in Kai Anderson, Riley Mickelson, Kate Diggins, and Lily Ockery. Rebecca Johnson will come in for the Rockets. Make sure to stay tuned for our EOT Insurance halftime show. We'll go over stats from the first half. 12:47 to go. It's a 9-7 Yellow Jacket lead, and Riley Mickelson causes a turnover. Mickelson for Morris. The look for three. It's good. Nice job by Mickelson to set, drive, and then find Morris, who's open, and she nails the three to stretch the lead to 5. Now Lucken into the lane, gets stolen away by Morris. Morris back. Left-hand shot off the glass, no good. Mickelson comes crashing in. It's out of bounds. Last touch by her. Or they're going to call the foul on her, actually. I was going to say, for a moment there, if they're just going to say it's out of bounds off Riley, that was going to be better for the Yellow Jackets instead of the foul. But it was a foul, and now we're going to have a timeout on the floor. That's your Perham Health timeout coming up here on the Magnitude Sports Network. The Yellow Jackets lead by 5.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
And welcome back into the Hive. The Yellow Jackets lead this one early by a score of 12-7 on the Underwood Rockets. Pair of three-pointers by Olivia Pilgrim and Maya Morris. It really helped the Yellow Jackets off to a strong start as they lead 12-7 on Underwood. Here's Johnson with it for the Rockets. Left hand goes inside, now dribbling down Grove. Kicked back out, a three on its way by Lucken. No good, off the mark. Rebound tapped around, Grove gets it. Kicked out for Johnson. She launches, that's off the iron, no good. Long rebound grab by Bugby. She drives awkwardly into the lane. Shot's no good. And Morris will come down with the loose ball.
And I think if you're Coach Super, you're not really excited about them getting 4 shots at the basket because the tide's going to turn where it evens out. So we got to do a better job boxing out, and everybody has to board tonight.
Ockery quick fire for 3, no good. Mickelson fights for the rebound, but Johnson had position and gets the board. Up ahead now, Lucken. Lucken in the lane. Shot up, no good. She's fouled. And Lucken will go to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line to shoot a pair.
Yellow Jacket foul, number 12, Lily Ockery. I'll send Liz Lucken to the line.
Yellow Jackets have a lot of depth this year, so that can also mean sometimes a lot of fouls as Lucken misses the first from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. As Cora Grismer will come back in. Trinity Baker now in for the Rockets. Lucky to shoot the second. She's 1 of 2 at the line on the night. 1 of 3 now as Kai Anderson gets the rebound. Mickelson will bring it up. Mickelson over to Grismer to the right side, now to Ockery. Back up for Kai Anderson, the 9th grader. Drives left hand in the lane, sees the opening shot. It's good for 2 for Kai Anderson.
And again, the Yellow Jackets are extending this lead, but it's kind of on the poor shooting. And just as I say that, here we go.
Lucken works her way through the Yellow Jacket defense, gets the shot to go down. Mickelson back the other way.
The Rockets obviously didn't start the way they had planned with their shot selection maybe, or how it's going, but look for them to heat up.
And Mickelson's 3 off the mark, grabbed by Swanson. On the board for the Rockets. Up ahead to Bugby. Rockets in the half court. Now going near side for Lucken. Lucken gets the screen and the foul. Foul is going to be on Ockery. That's her second. Back into the game will be Amelia Blaskowski for the Rockets, as well as Ezra Baker making her first appearance.
And you talked about that, getting to the free throw line. That's team foul 5 on the Yellow Jackets. So in a couple more fouls here, Underwood's back to the free throw line. So maybe not what the Yellow Jackets pull back a little bit of that aggressiveness.
Johnson with it. Nice move against Grismer. Now kicks out near side. Driving to the hoop was Alberg, and her shot blocked. And Mickelson back the other way. Mickelson loses control. Head numbers for a second. Goes up. Left-handed shot. No good. Quickly back the other way. It's Lucken. Luckett against Anderson. Shot no good, and she draws the foul. Foul's going to be on Kaya Anderson moving. And that will send Luckett to the Reuter Family Dentist.
Now 10 minutes in here, they'll be shooting the 1-and-1 all the way through to the double bonus. So
Luckett snaps a streak of 2 misses at the free throw line. Hits that one. Makes it 14-10 from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. And that one's too strong, but the rebound is grabbed by the Rockets and then turned over. Grismer with it to Mickelson. Diggins looking to battle inside. They feed her inside, too strong on the pass. Loose ball grabbed and stolen by Mickelson. And she just plows right through and draws the foul on Trinity Baker. Reckless abandon for Riley Mickelson on the floor. As Baker picks up her first, team's first. As Grove will check back in for the Rockets. Now Anderson with it. She looks to drive. Throws up a shot that's blocked away and rebounds grabbed by Elberg. Up ahead for Luckett. She saves it along the near sideline. Now to the near side, Baker. That shot was altered. And it'll be Underwood basketball. Olivia Pilgrim comes in. Yellow Jackets lead 14-10. Pass near side, Luckett. She'll drive against Mickelson. Shot no good. Thiel's there for the board. Back come the Yellow Jackets. Now Grismer on the left. Comes back on top over to the right side to Anderson. Mickelson to Pilgrim as they look inside, nothing there. Now Pilgrim will dribble a couple times for Riley Mickelson. Anderson to Grismer, the open three for Grismer, no good. Rebound grabbed, Blaskowski.
The Yellow Jackets are really rotating the ball nice, Jason. They're going to hit those shots because they got their feet set.
Three-pointer, no good. Pilgrim boxes out and lets it go out of bounds on three-point miss by Trinity Baker. As Bugby will check back in for the Rockets. Yellow Jackets will inbound on the far sideline. Anderson in the top corner gets it into Grismer.
It's got to be one of the most unique places to inbounds the ball.
Pilgrim off the glass for two. She's got 5. And the Jackets leads up to 6. Now Luckett with the spin move. Kick out left side to Baker. Thought about the three, did Bugby. She'll drive, gets stolen away by Grismer. Grismer back the other way for the Jackets. Draws the contact. Shot is good. Nice play by Cora Grismer to get that to drop for the Jackets lead by 8.
I like how the Jackets are attacking. As soon as someone turns their back, they're coming up on defense and really attacking that backside ball hand hard, and they're going to get some turnovers off that.
Luckett drives, kick out Baker. She's got the open three. That one's off the mark again, and Thiel hits it. Now back Thiel, open underneath. Oof. It goes out of bounds.
It's one of those interesting plays as you're watching it. My early impression is I don't think that the coaching staff's very happy for Underwood right now. First in shot selection, second in how they're getting back on defense. They're kind of just letting the Yellow Jackets get that fast break every time, and it's going to be a long night if they continue to let that happen.
Luckett with it, a three from Grove. That's off the mark. Underwood gets the rebound, but Mickelson is there to steal it. Mickelson works her way through the Rocket defense, gets it to Morris. Morris for three, no good. Rebound, tapped around, grabbed by Olivia Pilgrim. She gets it to Thiel. Thiel for Kennedy Pilgrim, back to Olivia. Olivia Pilgrim, foot on the line, the long shot, no good. Rebound grabbed by Bugby. And it's stolen away by Olivia Pilgrim, the layup is good. And just like that, the Yellow Jackets lead by 10 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard here in the first half. And Willow Thiel will pick up a foul That will send the Rockets to the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line. And at the line will be Zoe Swanson. Lily Ockery checks back in for the Yellow Jackets. Swanson to shoot. First free throw by Swanson, short. Grove with the rebound. Kick out Luckett. Luckett thought about it, but Ockery closed quickly, but finds Grove down low. Now inside, Swanson fouled. Shot's good. And Swanson has a chance at the and one.
And I'm really surprised. That's kind of what I'm talking about by shot selection, Jason. They've got the height advantage, and yet they've been casting up the threes, which maybe they're really good at. But I think I would start inside to out, as here's the free throw, and that's good.
Free throw from the Ruder Family Dentistry. Free throw line is good. Cuts the lead to 7, and I agree with you, Lance. We talked about, you saw the Yellow Jackets early trying to establish inside. Underwood's doing the exact opposite. It hasn't really worked for them here at the start.
Well, one of the things that usually happens, if you shoot a long shot, it's a long rebound, which I think is letting the Yellow Jackets get into their fast break. You get it inside, less fast breaking.
Thiel gets it to roll off the glass as the triple team comes. Thiel still gets it off the glass, and the Yellow Jackets lead by 9. Inside, Grove bounce out near side for Bugby. Back up to Luckett. Luckett looking to drive, kicks near side. Grove gets it now back inside. Luckett has the backside open. It's there. And Bugby will take the jumper. It's no good. Rebound grabbed by Lily Ockery. A lot of these possessions also for Underwood are one and done here tonight too, Lance.
And even that one, Jason, she had the 15-foot shot. She could have drove to the basket and maybe tried to get a layup in an and one. They're just kind of settling for shots right now.
Nice catch by the fan in the front row for Underwood on the pass that goes out of bounds. With about 6 minutes to go, the Yellow Jackets lead 22-13 on your KLN Family Brands scoreboard. Thank you for tuning in tonight.
The other thing you have to think about too, Jason, is if you become aggressive here, the Yellow Jackets have put you into the bonus situation. You get to shoot free throws every time you get fouled from now on. So attack hard to the basket. See if you can keep them in foul trouble.
There's another one, but that is in for Bugby. She hits that one. It's now 22-15.
And on the other hand, you look at it's a 7-point game. If I wouldn't have looked at the scoreboard, I would have guessed the Yellow Jackets were up by 12, 14, 15 points. So
inside, Diggins off the glass. And a timeout called by Brian Hovland and the Underwood Rockets. We'll take a Perham Health timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit PerhamRealEstate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perham.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Well, welcome back here to the Hive. The Underwood Rockets bring the ball up short. Pass near side, it's Bugby. Diggins out on her. They'll go cross court to Luckett. Yellow Jackets have done a nice job keeping their eye on Luckett on the far side. Now they go inside. Bugby with it. Comes back to Luckett. Luckett into the lane. Shot up off the glass by Swanson. No good. Thiel skies for the rebound. Now Morris will bring it back for the Yellow Jackets. Grismer with a nice nifty move past Grove. Shot no good. Just couldn't finish. And the Rockets get the loose ball. Drilling around up top, Johnson in the lane, bounces pass for Bugby, no good. Rebound Grabbed by Swanson, back out to Luckett. Luckett kicks out near side, a three-pointer on its way by Johnson, off the mark. Long rebound, and Johnson gets it near half court. And a turnover. Grismer gets it and draws the foul on Luckett. That'll be her first, team second. Kaya Anderson back in.
Yeah, Kaya coming into the game. Just not really smooth on offense. On either team, but the Yellow Jackets have made their bread and butter on their fast break points. When they get in the half-court set, it seems like if it doesn't get into Thiel down low, they're struggling a little bit. So both teams, I think, have to go into halftime shoring that up.
Grismer with a nice drive, shot off the glass, doesn't fall. Rebound tapped around. He'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. Kennedy Pilgrim will inbound. Gets it into Grismer on their far side. Grismer drives, floats up another shot. That shot's no good. It'll come for her, but her ability to finish gets there. It'll just be another dynamic weapon for the Yellow Jackets.
Right, you got to like attacking style basketball, and she brings that to the table.
Shot by Bugby is no good. The Jackets get another board. They've been strong on the glass tonight as well. Thiel drives, gets cut off, comes back up top to Kennedy Pilgrim. Now over to Grismer. Morris with it right side. Kai Anderson with a nice fake. Drives, floats up a shot, is blocked, but there's contact. Nice head fake by Anderson to get the defender off the ground and then to drive and draw contact on the way to the hoop. It's on Bugby. This will be the first free throws for the Yellow Jackets at the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line. Kai Anderson misses the first.
Really nice crossover dribble there by Kaya, and that's what set that play up. Was she got that long dribble and came across hard and got into the lane. So nice work, Kaya.
Second free throw from her, short, but Pilgrim's there for the rebound. Kennedy Pilgrim with a nice board. Now Maya Morris thought about it for a second, but Lucky closed quickly. Grismer with it to the right side. It goes to Kennedy Pilgrim. Down low, batted away though. Callan Grove gets the steal quickly up ahead for Luckett. Luckett somehow bounces it off a foot, gets it back, then loses it again. And Grismer will bring it back. Morris with it. Pilgrim to the right side. Maya Morris step back three on its way. It's too strong. Luckett the rebound. She looks to run, but the Yellow Jackets are back and just causing trouble. That time it was Kennedy Pilgrim. And Bugby with it now to the right side for Grove. Luckett with it.
One of the things you'll see, the Yellow Jackets are forcing the Rockets into long passes. There was probably their best set in a while, but they're driving them out far enough that every pass has to be a long one.
Thiel in the lane, shot too strong. Some contact down low as well, but it was too strong off the glass, and Underwood gets the board.
And to the officials' defense, I think they've let that contact go both ways. So that's the way the game's being called. You have to adjust to that.
And just like that, there's about 4 arms in there on Amelia Blaskowski. That'll send her to the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line. I don't know if you may have been able to see it as Pilgrim picks up her second as Kennedy Pilgrim. Head coach TJ Super was whispering in the official's ear. And then just like that, that official has to make that call as Blaskowski hits the first. As Mickelson will come back in for the Yellow Jackets.
And I think we're at a key point in the 2 minutes in this. We talk about before and after half times. This is kind of a key moment. Can the Yellow Jackets extend the lead? Can the Rockets bring it back and get it close going into halftime? Who goes in with momentum?
Mickelson with it. We talk about how important the final minutes are. We saw it last night if you're watching that NFL game. As Morris launches a three, it's good. Maya Morris hits another three. She's got 6.
Thank you for bringing that up. My fantasy football team lost on that last play of the game.
They battle down low. There's Riley Mickelson and a jump ball. As Mickelson was tied up with the ball on her back, but still had maintained control somehow.
Underneath for the Rockets and trying to set something up. Long skip pass.
And a three-pointer is no good. Anderson blocks his out. Does a nice job boxing out, get the rebound for Mickelson. Thiel just steals the pass that was going to Morris. Drives left hand, no good on the shot. And Underwood gets the basketball. Near side with it. Grove. Back to Bugby. Back to Grove. Now Baker with it, poked away. And now a foul. That's going to be on Grismer. That's her second. Those fouls are starting to mount. That's 10 on the Yellow Jackets. That's going to send Rebecca Johnson to the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line.
Double bonus situation here, so it kind of takes the pressure off that first free throw shot.
And she hits that one. Well, gives the Rockets an opportunity to close the gap at the free throw line. Foul differential is 10-3. Second free throw, that is good as well. Make sure to stay tuned for our EOT Insurance halftime show, all coming up in about a couple of minutes here. As Seal has it under a minute to go. Morris launches that three. It's good. Maya Morris heating up from downtown. She has 9. And the Jackets lead by 11.
And that's a nice little set where she doesn't have to move much but gets the ball. And here's another nice play by Kaya Anderson getting the steal.
Mickelson along the near sideline brings it up court. Wide open. Olivia Pilgrim off the glass. Good.
We talked about that momentum going into the break. Definitely heading Yellow Jackets' way right now.
Inside pass. Bugby up and under. No good. Rebound Yellow Jackets. Anderson with it up ahead. Morris. Morris takes a look at the clock. We'll slow it down with 8. Now Thiel with 6. Over to Mickelson with 3. Now Kaya Anderson for the buzzer. No good. Rebound tapped around. Doesn't fall. And the Yellow Jackets will take a 32-19 lead into the break. On the Underwood Rockets, a strong first half by the Yellow Jackets. We'll take a break, come back with some stats and more as the EOT Insurance Halftime Show is coming up next on the Major Sports Network.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wababy?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
You know, Dr. Reuter is just so kind and inviting, and she's very proactive, and she has instilled it in her staff to be so friendly and inviting also, and that just makes it a wonderful experience.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
Well, welcome back at the half. Jason Gross and Lance Rock, the Yellow Jackets with a nice 32-19 lead on the Underwood Rockets here on the EOT Insurance halftime show. And Lance, Yellow Jackets did a little bit of everything inside with Willow Thiel, then started heating up on the outside. Maya Morris with 9 from beyond the arc, and that's really helped the Yellow Jackets stretch out this lead 32-19.
And I'm going to boil it down to one word, Jason, which I can't believe. I know everybody's shocked out there. Aggressiveness. The Yellow Jackets have been the more aggressive team from the tip-off to the end. They're fighting for loose balls. They're getting those rebounds that are tough. They're sprinting down the floor and getting some easy baskets. It's their aggressive play right now that is the difference in this game. That, and I'll go back, and I don't want to disrespect Underwood in any way, but I just don't think their shot selection's been what they probably came in tonight going. It's Maya Morris hit a couple three-pointers, and that all of a sudden they felt like they needed, I think, to match those, and I don't know that they necessarily needed that at that point, and then it spread. But what a spurt by the Yellow Jackets right at the end of the half to just bloom that lead to 13, and they got to go in feeling really great. Here's what you got to guard against. Nobody wins a game at halftime most times. So you got to come out and battle that second half just like you did the first half, because you know this is a really good Underwood Rockets team, and they're going to come out with something. And I wouldn't be surprised to see some different presses, some different type of defenses on their half-court end, just trying to shake up this game a little bit.
Yellow Jackets lead 32-19. We'll take another break as the EOT Insurance halftime show rolls on here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited. We've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
Located in Lakes Country of Minnesota, you can find 7 unique Find Your Goose destinations to enjoy. It's about recognizing the moments of happiness on your journey of life. The places you go and the people you meet become your community. Here at Find Your Goose, community is our priority. Find Your Goose businesses are guaranteed to have a friendly staff, high-quality products, and a commitment to giving back to the community. 7 unique locations. A million reasons to visit. Come find your goose. There's something for everyone.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterill
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Welcome back to the Magnitude Sports Network as the Yellow Jackets and the Rockets are squaring off as you take a look at the Perham Yellow Jacket student section enjoying tonight's game tonight. And they've had a lot to cheer about as the Yellow Jackets have been in control of this one, leading 32-19.
Yeah, it's been a nice half, and again, I want to mention what you saw before we went to the break. I thought they'd still be out there. It was the Perham sixth graders girls basketball program out there, Jason, and you can just see the where Coach Super has this program going. There was a whole group of sixth grade girls out there really running the offense. They were doing things correctly, and I got to give them a shout out because half of them show up in my room in the morning. So if I don't talk about them, I'll be in trouble. So way to go, girls. You look good playing out there tonight.
And you can review some of the film with them tomorrow.
Exactly.
As the Yellow Jackets lead 32-19 on the EOT Insurance halftime show. We get ready for the second half. I think that's one of the keys to this second half. Perham's got to stay out of foul trouble, and I think the first 4 minutes of the second half are key. If you're Underwood, you can't allow the Yellow Jackets to go on a run to start the second half, and if you're Underwood and you want to get back into this game, you really need to cut into this lead.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Jason. And they kind of spread the fouls out. There were a lot of fouls, but there's a lot of girls with 2 fouls. Well, pretty soon, 3 in the second half. If it comes in the first 3-4 minutes, that becomes a problem. And again, I think the Yellow Jackets have to stay out of harm's way there. I think they need to keep doing what they're doing, push the ball up the floor, and I'm curious to see with such a great coach from Underwood, I know there's going to be some adjustments. We're going to see what happens.
Scoring in that first half, Maya Morris with 9, Olivia Pilgrim with 9. 2 on the board for Cora Grismer and Kai Anderson. Kennedy Pilgrim and Kate Diggins, 6 on the board for Willow Field. For the Rockets, 6 for Luckin, 4 for Bugby, 4 for Blaskowski, 3 for Swanson, and 2 for Rebecca Johnson as we get ready to start this second half here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Yellow Jackets with the ball. Maya Morrison, we talked about that a little earlier, kind of been a key for Maya is bringing some of that leadership to that point guard position.
Pass to Pilgrim to Grismer. Starting 5 for the Yellow Jackets on the floor tonight as that shot blocked away. Quickly up ahead to Luckett. That's the girl the Rockets want to get going, and she does right there at the basket, and a foul, and has a chance at a 3-point play.
Basket is good.
Fouls on Olivia Pilgrim, that's her first. At the Ruder Family Dentistry line is Liz Luckin with 8 points. Kai Anderson quickly in for the Yellow Jackets. Got a chance this play could come down to our cash money play of the game, brought to you by United Community Bank if the Rockets do come back with a nice rebound and grab there by Thiel on the missed free throw. Quickly up ahead to Olivia Pilgrim. Now back to her, over to Kai Anderson. The head fake, right side now, Grismer. Grismer launches a three. That one's off the back iron, too strong. Rebound grab by Bugby. Ooh, and there's the over and back as Grove was in the backcourt while Bugby was established in the front court. Also, make sure to stay tuned. We'll have our Farm Bureau Financial Services play of the game. All coming in our post-game show brought to you by Soda Properties Zero Reds Carpet Cleaning here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Again, the Yellow Jackets swinging in their kind of their traditional offensive set here, looking to spring somebody out for a three-pointer or going around and reversing it enough to get Willow to kind of back set herself in, and there goes Grismer in for two.
Nice drive there, and a quick timeout called by the Yellow Jackets. They lead by 13 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network. Welcome back into the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead 34-21 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. They've changed buckets here to start the second half. As it goes right side with it. Now Bugby after the pass from Swanson. Looks inside Grove. Back to Swanson. Now Bugby with it. Anderson doing a nice job on her. Gets her hand on the basketball for a deflection. But it comes near side. Now down low, Grove. Shot up and in for two for Kellen Grove. Her first 2 points. Now Thiel with it. Cross court to Morris. Grismer. To Thiel. Anderson gets it back. Looks things over. Now dribbles a couple times. Looks into the lane. They converge on her. Kicks it out for Morris with the head fake. Goes left side to Grismer. Back up for Anderson. She's got the open look for three. That's short. Rebound grab by Blaskowski.
Coming out of the timeout. Nice set by the Underwood Rockets last time. They spun it around until they could get Maya posted up in there, and they're going back in. So that must be their definite halftime adjustment there.
3-pointers good. Liz Luckett makes it 34-26. She was a little bit quiet in the first half. We knew we would hear from her. She's got 11 now. As Grismer drives up and under, no good. She's fouled. And Grismer will go to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Bugby, her second. Grismer at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Free throw is good. She's got 5. Second free throw forthcoming for the sophomore. Off the front iron, rebound grabbed by the Rockets. Rockets haven't really taken off like they've hoped tonight as they look inside. A couple of ugly passes inside, but the Rockets eventually get the basketball. It comes near side Swanson. Now Luckett looking to drive. Floater off the side of the hoop. Excuse me, the backboard. Now inside, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound grab by Pilgrim. Bugby rushed that one down low. Had positioning and just rushed it. Now Grismer with it. Morris launches for three. That's too strong. Rebound grabbed by Luckett. Stolen away though. Anderson gets it to Pilgrim. Olivia Pilgrim looks inside Grismer. Grismer will dribble it back out. Up top, Morris, the open look for three. It's good. You cannot leave Maya Morris that wide open. And she'll hit it. And she nails that. Her fourth three-pointer of the night. Makes it 38-26.
And I know Underwood's trying to pick up the pace a little bit here, Jason, but they're trying to dribble through people. And it's caused multiple turnovers and given the Yellow Jackets some really nice looks because you're in such a scramble mode once that turnover happens. And that time they lost Maya. And like you said, you don't want to leave her open for very long.
Inbounds pass just stolen away. Grismer stepped in front of that one. Grismer drives, floats up a shot, no good though. Trying to go end to end with it. The right side, Luckin back to Bugby. She's looking in the lane. Bugby drives, draws a foul on the arm. I believe they're going to call it on Morris. They do. That's her second.
The Rockets taking it out underneath their own basket. Again, I think I'd look to them to get underneath, and they certainly do that. And an easy 2-point look for them.
Basket there by Blaskowski is good. Makes it 38-28. Morris brings it up court to Pilgrim. Now Thiel with it. Thiel drives, gets cut off. They do a nice job of converging on her to the Rockets. Now comes the Grismer to the near side, Morris. Morris now inside Thiel, battling. The help comes, but too much contact. Zoe Swanson definitely disagreed with that call, as she gets called for her first foul. That will send Thiel to the Brewer Family Dentistry free throw line.
I think it was one of those, Jason, where she came up almost too tight on the backside and had to give Willow a chance as Willow hits her first one. Had to give Willow a chance to catch and make a move, and she was so close she didn't give him that opportunity, so that's where the foul came. Is there some sort of pizza deal or something tonight here, Jason, I was hearing?
As Steele hits the second, it was solid. It's out of court.
Nice 12-point lead by the Jackets. They've kind of weathered the storm a little bit. The Underwood showed them some different things. Now Yellow Jackets are getting back into what they're doing and really playing well tonight. Morris bringing the ball down the court to Anderson, gets knocked out of bounds, stays with the Yellow Jackets.
Bugby with a nice job there, getting her hand on the basketball foot of the Rockets. They trail by 12, trying to make anything happen. As both teams undefeated on the season, both teams ranked in the state in their respective classes.
I think it's going to lead to some easy baskets for the Yellow Jackets because they're going to have to start overplaying some of these passing lanes.
Inside, they've tried to force it to Thiel. She was battling with Blaskowski and Luckin inside. Gets tapped out of bounds. Now Kate Diggins will come in and give Thiel a quick breather. Diggins has become a nice option off the bench as well for the Yellow Jackets. As Olivia Pilgrim has it near side, Maya Morris. Back to Olivia Pilgrim, the right side for Riley Mickelson. Mickelson looking inside now. Underwood doing a controlled effort there to stop him inside, but it opens up on the outside. And Maya Morris hits another three, her fifth of the night, and the Jackets stretch the lead. Now driving Blaskowski, and we're going to foul for a knee down low. The foul is going to be on Maya Morris. Veteran official caught that, and that's Morris' third foul. She elects it.
And it's a great technique that everybody uses, trying to keep the taller Rocket out of the lane, kind of brought that knee up a little bit, and the official just happened to catch it that time.
Pass inside, up and in for two is good for Amelia Blaskowski. You don't get much past this veteran officiating crew, as they've called a good game here tonight. As Olivia Pilgrim launches the three, that's no good. Rebound, Diggins, shot up, rush, no good. It was short, and Underwood gets the rebound and back the other way, Bugby. Now Luckin looking inside, it's there. Turnaround jumper, no good, and a foul. That's going to send Blaskowski to the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line, where she'll shoot a pair as the foul will be on Olivia Pilgrim. That's her second, team's fourth.
And it really extends the game the further they're creeping up to getting into the bonus again. It lengthens the game, and when you're behind like Underwood is and you can get free throws and get free points with the clock stop, it's huge.
Second free throw from Blaskowski on its way. That's good as well. That gives her 10, but the lead is 11 for the Yellow Jackets.
Little token pressure there by Underwood. Nothing really I'm waiting for the chime that they start jumping that a little bit at the half-court line, trying to create that trapping type atmosphere and getting some turnovers and maybe some easy baskets of their own.
Pass thrown away near side. As Pilgrim got caught too deep underneath trying to find Nicholson, and it was too far for her and thrown out of bounds, and there's a turnover. The Yellow Jackets lead by 11, 12:06 to go. I was going to say the Yellow Jackets, they're not really equipped to take time off the clock offensively, and without the shot clock in effect this year until next year, it's really not going to be an issue with this Yellow Jacket squad, I think, going forward. And now we got a foul down low. That's going to be an Ockery for the Rooch. Yellow Jacket fans not really happy with that one, but Ockery got her on the arm.
Yeah, and it's the physical play underneath the basket. And that's great for the Yellow Jackets. I like to see that physical style of play, but they're definitely getting a little bit of push there when it goes underneath the bucket.
And the Yellow Jackets already have 5 fouls. A three-pointer on its way by Grove, no good. Nice job on the box out by Kennedy Pilgrim, and Riley Mickelson back the other way. Mickelson now back to Kennedy Pilgrim. She looks to drive, gets cut off. Hands it off to Ockery awkwardly, but she corrals it. Now Diggins over to Anderson. Anderson, the look for three. It's no good. And the rebound grab there by Blaskowski. Quickly up ahead to Lucken, who leaked out, and she gets it up and in for 2. And now cuts it to single digits.
A little bit of danger zone here. Settle down, Yellow Jackets. Get a good shot.
Anderson for 3. No, she walked. And gets called for the travel.
Just a little bit of a hop step there, and I think she just couldn't quite get the ball right in her hands, and to do that, she hop stepped just a little bit, and this is kind of the danger zone right now.
That's the second big basket this week I've seen from a Perham Yellow Jacket girl or boy. That's been negated by a travel as they look inside to the near side there, Grove. Cross court it goes. Grove with it up top.
2-3 zone here by the Yellow Jackets.
And Lucken launches the 3, no good. Bugby strong on the rebound and draws the foul. The foul is on Kennedy Pilgrim, but that thing is now the Rockets are shooting the rest of the way from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. It's a free throw by Bugby. It's no good.
And I know the Perham Yellow Jackets faithful are kind of voicing their dismay or displeasure on this. Again, the Rockets are kind of forcing these fouls to be called by the way they're playing as well. So it's a well-called game so far.
Second free throw good for the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. It's 43-35. Inside, nice cut. Morris shot, no good though. Back the other way. Grove pull-up jumper, good for Kellen Grove. She's got 4. And it's now down to 6, and a timeout by the Yellow Jackets. Jackets lead by 6. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
Welcome back here to the Hive, and this is kind of, Jason, this is kind of a little bit of a scary moment, I think, for the Yellow Jackets, and this is why you play these games, because it's going to come up later on in the season where you have a decent lead, and all of a sudden it starts to dwindle away, and how do you respond to it?
Thiel, that pass stolen away. She was looking for Grismer on the backside on the play drawn up on the timeout, but Underwood gets the basketball. With it now, Blaskowski over there for 3 on its way. Grove, it's good. Kellen Grove is starting to heat up. She's got 7 all in the second half, and it's down to 3.
And again, when I used to play, the zone defense meant I was going to get an open look, and I think the Rockets are doing that, so look for Coach Super to go back to man here soon.
And Olivia Pilgrim answers with a 3 of her own. And a big answer there by Olivia Pilgrim, which could be your cash money play of the game, brought to you by United Community Bank. Keep an eye on that one. Inside it goes. Shot up, no. But a foul. That will send Blaskowski to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. The foul's on Thiel.
And again, we talked about it earlier, just the size difference in the two lineups. And the Yellow Jackets are working really hard, but yet it's a little bit of size difference under there.
As Blaskowski gets that free throw to go. Foul 7-2 in the second half. As it's 46-42, Blaskowski hits them both. Now Grismer with it to the right side. That's Steele looking to drive, kicks it over near side. Pilgrim, she launches for three, no good. Grismer taps the rebound out to Pilgrim. Oh, look again for three. That one is good. And we have an injury and it's stoppage for an injured player. That player, Zoe Swanson, was limping off quickly to the bench.
Looked a little bit like landed on a foot when that rebound came down, and there shouldn't be much of a stoppage here. And we all know how that feels from open gym to whatever. When you step on someone else's foot, it's usually not a good thing. So we hope she heals up quickly and can get back into this game.
Grove brings it up court. Inside, now kick out. Blaskowski thought about it. Now Johnson drives strong and an offensive foul as she drove right into Willow Thiel. And that gets the Yellow Jacket faithful on their feet, clapping. Now the nice charge drawn there by Thiel.
Crucial time too, 7 points. You know, it would stay into that, 5 point-ish lead, and this is a big possession for the Yellow Jackets.
Maya Morris for three, short. Rebound grabbed by Grove. And a battle on the far side. Thiel comes up with it. She steals it away. Now Olivia Pilgrim gets it. Over to Maya Morris. Morris. To Thiel.
And we got a one-shoot official. He's doing a great job. He picked up the shoe, got it back on. Don't see that every night at a basketball game.
Inside it goes to Pilgrim. Olivia Pilgrim looks to drive, and she draws a foul. She must have slipped from one of the wings that he cooks on his off reffing nights. Let's get the foul.
And one of the things is, Jason, I really thought, there is a discrepancy in fouls. The Yellow Jackets got a little less aggressive in the second half. First half, they were the dribble driving in, dishing for that open three. Now they've just been passing around the wing. And speaking of wings, they've been passing around the wing, and they've been settling for their shots. So look for the Yellow Jackets to become a little more aggressive again, drive to that lane, even up this foul situation, and kind of take this into their own hand.
The Yellow Jacket fans give him a nice round of applause as we get ready to go. As Grismer drives, floats up a shot too strong. Rebound grab by Grove. Now it's tapped away. The Yellow Jackets get it back, but it's forced inside. Thiel with a nice play, throws it off the leg of Blaskowski and out of bounds. With 8:19 to go, every possession in a 7-point game is becoming key, and the Yellow Jackets save one there.
And that was just like a pinball machine right there. It was off of about 4 different people, and finally Yellow Jackets get it.
Thiel with the up and under, no good, but she draws the foul, and she'll go to the line.
And again, that's the aggressive play I was talking about, Jason. It's nice to see them go back towards the basket and force the officials to make that call. And that's what Underwood was doing earlier in this game.
Free throw by Thiel from the Reuter Family Dentistry. Free throw line is no good. 49-42. About 8:15 to go in our second half. Yellow Jackets lead by 7. Make it 8. As Grove brings it up court. Hands it off there for Bugby. Bugby spins into the lane, double teams there, shot no good, forced that one up. Yellow Jackets get the rebound and draw a foul. Bugby, I think if she would have looked, set, pivoted, could have found Luckin open. But she rushed that shot. And now both teams will be shooting from the free throw line the rest of the way. And just like that, we talk about it, fouls even up pretty quickly in high school sports. And with it, Morris to Grismer. Grismer kick out Pilgrim. Olivia Pilgrim for three. It's good. She has 18 for the Yellow Jackets as they lead 53-42. Grove up top. Johnson with it. Looking inside for Bugby. It's not there. The Yellow Jackets battling inside the paint. Now it's Grove. Grove, the three. No good. Rebound Thiel. Kennedy Pilgrim up ahead to Maya Morris as the Yellow Jackets slow down a little bit across half court. Pilgrim with it. Inside, Grismer's tapped, batted away, and out of bounds. Scooped up by TJ Super as Trinity Baker will check in for the Underwood Rockets. 53-42, second half. Yellow Jackets by 11. Looking inside off the inbound. Willow Thiel and a foul. She tried the reverse and got hacked, and will shoot two.
And I don't think either player realized where they were. She was way far underneath the basket, and nice job by Thiel to draw that foul.
That's Bugby's fourth as Thiel gets the free throw to go from the free throw line. That's brought to you by the Reuter Family Dentistry. 54-42. Second free throw is good. She gets the shooter's touch. As Grove looks inside, wide open. Blaskowski rushed her shot, and it's no good. And Pilgrim's there for the rebound to Thiel. Thiel drives, kick out near side. Kennedy Pilgrim for three. No. Rebound Thiel, the putback. No. And it's tapped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. Make sure to stay tuned to our Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning postgame show, where we'll have a whole heap of things to go over, but we'll take a quick timeout. Our Perham Health timeout here on the Bennington Sports Network.
Every day, thousands of dogs in the Lakes area are told to stay. When they wanted to play at the Backyard Playcare, Doggy Daycare, or Playcare is the perfect spot for your dog. 100% supervised playtime and 100% fun in a brand new facility that opens this fall. Contact the Backyard Boarding and Playcare at 218-346-4104 or check us out on Facebook today.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back to the Hive. Second half, Yellow Jackets lead by 13. Both teams will be shooting free throws for the remainder of this contest. Bo Bugby has 4 fouls for the Rockets. Otherwise, she's really the only one in foul trouble. Inbounds pass, Steele shot up. That's no good, but she's fouled. That's Blaskowski. Her second. That deal will be at the line to shoot two. Gets the first to go from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line.
And one of the things that I've taken away from tonight, Jason, is for being this young in the season, the Yellow Jackets didn't panic when that little wave came and it got down to 5 or 6 points. They just kept doing what they do, and they actually have extended this lead.
That free throw's good. It's back to 15 for the Yellow Jackets. Underwood came at it with a little bit of a run, but the Yellow Jackets, as you said, did a nice job of weathering the storm, and I think that's the poise of the deep team that they have and veteran leadership. Three-pointer from the corner from Luckett, no good. Deals there for the rebound. She'll hand it off to Olivia Pilgrims, who hit some big three-pointers in this second half. Now Kennedy Pilgrim with it. To the near side, Olivia Pilgrim looking inside. Thiel left hand off the glass, good. Tough options for Underwood head coach Brian Hovland to defend when you have Olivia Pilgrim and Maya Moore sitting from the outside and Thiel heating up and doing work on the inside.
It's the most aggressive I've seen Willow. Of course, it's a new year, but she's just super determined when she gets that ball in the lane, and I'd like to see that.
And a foul inside the lane. That's going to be on Olivia Pilgrim, her third. Millie Elmer into the game. At the line is Kellen Grove. Grove gets her first, so she'll get the bonus. With 6 to go, around 6-ish to go, as the free throw is good. As Maya Morris will bring the ball up court for the Yellow Jackets.
Blame it on the clock person over here. I watch the game, I forget to hit that button, Jason, every time.
That's Grismer, with the three, it's good. Cora Grismer with the big three-pointer, and the Yellow Jackets stretch the lead to 62-44. In a lane, Grove into traffic, throws up a shot, it's no good. It gets tapped out of bounds. It'll be Rocket basketball. And a foul. That's Kennedy Pilgrims. Fourth. And that will put Kellen Grove to the free throw line again. Kind of one of those that makes you shake your head off the inbounds play. As Grove will be at the line. Kai Anderson will get ready to come in for the Yellow Jackets. She'll come in for Pilgrim. Grove will shoot. The first free throw, no good. Rebound. Anderson battling, gets it. And Kai Anderson will bring it up court to Grismer. From the near side, Pilgrim down to Morris. Looking inside, Thiel. Thiel is shot, no good, but she's fouled. And she'll have a chance again at the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line. That's Bugby. That'll close the book on her tonight. She finishes with 5 points to go with her 5 fouls. And Trinity Baker will come in.
Free throw good by Thiel. She shot really well. Here's the commentator jinx. I hope not, but really part of this run was her free throw shooting.
And she hits another one. That's 7 straight from the free throw line. I'm going with the mentality of Jim Nance that there is no such thing as a commentator jinxes that three-pointer's off the mark. But the guy did miss the field goal after he said that.
Exactly.
So Anderson to the near side, Pilgrim. Grismer will drive. It's slice, left hand, no good. Thiel fights for the rebound. It's kicked around. Now it's going to be tied up and held ball will be called. Alternating possession will give the ball to the Rockets. One of the few things that's gone their way in the second half.
There has to be a stat out there on the commentator jinx. Now that you got me thinking about that, of all the things they keep percentages on and whatever, of how many times a commentator says something and they make or miss. I'd be interested to find out if there really is one or not, because I sure feel like I'm jinxed some nights.
Well, I think the volleyball season proved that there was for you.
Oh yeah, I was batting 100 there for a while.
Three-pointer, no good. Rebound grabbed by Morris as the Yellow Jackets lead by 20, under 5 to go. We'll see if we can go 1-for-1 when Thiel goes back to the free throw line in a possession or two. As Morris has it, she'll launch for 3. That one's good. As the Yellow Jackets lead 67-44. And a nice statement so far for the Yellow Jackets with, don't want to say this one's over, but 2 potential wins over 2 state-ranked teams. Pass tapped out of bounds, so stay with the Rockets. They look inside. Blaskowski losing it off for laying it out of bounds. It'll be Yellow Jacket basketball. Grismer. Gets it across the timeline, gets it over to Morris. Now to Olivia Pilgrim. Field cutting inside, it comes to her. She works, kick out too strong into the third row behind the Yellow Jacket bench.
Thrown with authority there. A nice, the idea was right, just a little bit high on the pass. Now I'm a little self-conscious to call anything because I'm worried about jinxing somebody.
Driving in the lane, shot short by Blaskowski. Rebound, Kaya Anderson. Nope. Yep, now she gets it, she clears out. Anderson will bring it across half court. And now a timeout called by the Yellow Jackets. A Perham Health timeout. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Reuter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
How has United Community Bank helped you guys through the years now?
Well, we started 13 years ago with one employee in a little shop out of our home. And now over the years, we've grown to about 25 employees and 2 shop buildings. So they have absolutely been amazing, supported us, trusted us, and put their faith in us. We just really couldn't have done it without United Community Bank. They are just really supportive.
And welcome back, and make sure to stay tuned to our postgame show where we will have your United Community Bank Cash Money Play of the Game, as well as your Play of the Game brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services and your JFC Luxury Homes Interiors by Winkles and Rivers Edge Cabinetry Player of the Game. That's all coming up in the Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning postgame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Maya Morris with it over to Kai Anderson. Anderson down to Pilgrim. Pilgrim looking inside, but they're doing a nice job that time cutting off steal. Morris with it. Now Pilgrim. As the Yellow Jackets swing around up top, and Lance, Yellow Jackets, they've had a good mix tonight, inside and outside, and have done a real nice job.
Exactly, and I think that's going back to last year and talking with Coach Super. That's when they're ultimately their most successful, is when they can get a balance of both. I know they like to shoot outside. I know they've got great shooters, but I still think it runs through Thiel in the post.
And she does a nice job knifing through and finishing that one as the Yellow Jackets stretch the lead to 69-44. And it's one of those things, Lance, that you're not going to have a possession like that next year. We could talk about it a little bit now with the 25-point lead. You won't have a possession that's as lengthy as that one was. As Baker drives, draws the foul, and go to the line to shoot 2. As the shot clock will change how these final minutes of basketball games look next year.
Oh, it's certainly going to. And Jason, you got to think as a coach, all the years that a lot of these coaches have put in, they've got certain things to delay or stall the end of the game. The 4 corners look as the free throw's good there. All of those things are going to change because you could maybe take 25 seconds, but ultimately you are going to have to get into your offensive set and give yourself 5, 7, 8, 9 seconds to score.
Round of applause for the girls that just came off the floor for the Yellow Jackets. As Baker will shoot at the line, Mickelson, Kennedy Pilgrim, Kate Diggins, Greta Razor, and Lily Ockery now in for the Yellow Jackets. As the Yellow Jackets looking to improve to 3-0 with an outstanding performance tonight against the Rockets. Now Mickelson to Ockery, over to Diggins. And this is one of those situations you talk about teams in this situation unloading the bench, but these girls have played valuable minutes tonight for the most part as well for the Yellow Jackets.
Exactly, and the Yellow Jackets are deeper than I think they've been in the past, and I think in the long run, as long as the season is and as many games as there are, it really benefits you if you can rotate your players.
And there's another player that tonight we didn't touch on much during the game, but we did in the pregame show. Olivia Rosenthal not here tonight, out due to illness, and she's another key player that would have got valuable minutes tonight as well for the Yellow Jackets.
Right, so you have to look, Coach Super and his staff, you're 10 deep on any given night depending on matchups and who you're playing, and that's got to be a key, because I don't think there's a lot of teams that can say that they can do that and not drop off when they bring those second line of players in.
Under a minute to go. The Yellow Jackets just content to work the clock, and now passing around as they're going to move to 3-0 with this nice victory tonight. As a shot up, no good. Rebound, Mickelson fights and gets it, and the Yellow Jackets might just work this final possession. We'll see. Oh, they're going to take a three. That's no good. And now a foul on Mickelson. We talk about an announcer jinx. That might have been part of one right there.
Like Sergeant Schultz, I say nothing.
And Baker will be at the line to shoot too.
And it's one of those situations, as the free throw goes in, it's hard to tell a group of athletes when you get in there, hey, just don't try to score. I mean, when there's an open shot, you're going to take it, you know, and that's part of the game, and I don't think that's any hard feelings between coaching staffs.
Well, there's also 30-plus seconds left, so you're not going to on that one. So Mickelson, after the second free throw is good, will bring it up court. Now to Razor. Diggins with it. Now over to Razor again. That's Pilgrim, excuse me. To Mickelson. Now to Razor on the far side. Now the Yellow Jackets will be content to run out the clock and pick up a 69-48 victory tonight over the Underwood Rockets.